Live from Rhinelander, this is News Watch 12 Today, the Northwood's best news with Michael Lodeholz, and weather with meteorologist Devin Biggs. News from where you live starts now.
Good morning. Welcome to News Watch 12 Today. I'm Lily Alstein.
And I'm Michael Lodeholz. And a beautiful layer of snow out there, kind of just dancing around the ground outside.
Yes. Perfect for a white Christmas coming up soon.
It is. And, you know, Devin Biggs is outside right now in the elements with Buck Zero. Devin, are you two noticing any reindeer tracks out there?
I'm not seeing much reindeer tracks. I mean, we just got Buck Zero out here, but that's about it. But we are adding a little bit of snow to the ground this morning with this nice little wave of snow passing through, so it makes it look like a beautiful winter wonderland. And the winds for now are not bad, but the winds will be picking up later on, which will make it feel a lot colder. Let's check out our camera over in the Wausau area this morning. We have some snow on the ground, traffic moving along okay. You may want to be careful at times, take it slow and allow extra time, especially if you do encounter any slippery areas. But otherwise, let's check things out with the advisories. We have winter storm warnings in the UP because of a lot of snow possible in those areas and blowing snow too. The blue highlighted areas, that is a cold weather advisory that's in effect. That replaced wind chill advisories that were issued in years past. So the story's still the same. Cold temperatures and wind chills are on the way, and they could reach down to 30 below at times. But we do have the snow passing through this morning. That's what we're seeing out here on the weather deck, and we could see roughly an inch or so before we're all finished up. Higher totals will be expected up in parts of the UP. We got temperatures in the teens and 20s this morning, and of course the light breeze at about 5 miles per hour or so, making it feel just a little bit colder. But your bus stop forecast moving forward for today, 19 degrees this morning, some snow showers across the area, maybe a few leftover flurries this afternoon as temperatures keep falling.
Thanks for that, Devin. A homeless man passed away in Marathon Park a few weeks ago.
Yes, on Monday, police identified the man as 37-year-old Garrick Dixon, who allegedly fell asleep in the park and froze to death. Now, Wausau area citizens are speaking out about a bigger problem. Residents say that Wausau needs to improve its approach to homelessness in the community. One citizen said that things like the lack of homeless shelters, the number of beds available at the existing homeless shelters, and recently closed shelters are all contributing problems to this issue. There was also a rally and a prayer vigil in front of the Wausau City Hall at 5:30 p.m. yesterday to show support. Wausau police say that Dixon was the first instance of a homeless resident dying outdoors this winter, but several people without permanent housing have died over the past year while living outdoors in the city.
The Wisconsin DNR released a report detailing air quality trends in the state this year. The report says that over the last 20 years, statewide ozone concentrations have decreased by 15%. For decades, ozone concentrations have been dropping across the state. However, that trend has slowed. Last year's wildfire smoke contained ozone-forming pollutants, which combined with recent warmer than usual summers contributed to increased ozone concentrations. Wildfire smoke events in 2023 resulted in the DNR issuing 15 p.m. 2.5 air quality advisories, almost 5 times higher than the average over the previous 12 years.
And a Wisconsin state trooper was hospitalized after a crash Monday night. Shortly before 9 p.m., the driver of a commercial motor vehicle struck a state patrol cruiser. The accident happened on I-94 near Highway 21 in Monroe County. The commercial motor vehicle driver failed to move over for advanced warning, including cones and flares for a lane closure. The trooper remains hospitalized at this time, but in stable condition. The commercial vehicle driver did not sustain any injuries. The Monroe County Sheriff Department is investigating this crash.
A house was severely damaged in a fire in St. Germain Monday evening. The Vilas County 911 Center received a call about a house on fire on State Highway 155. After arriving, responders found the house engulfed in flames and smoke. The homeowner was at the house during the fire but made it out safely. Investigation shows that the fire may have started in the kitchen and spread throughout the house into the attic. The official cause of the fire is still under investigation. There were no injuries reported, but the home did receive heavy damage.
And you may have noticed the bright lights at Hodag Park, and it's part of the Lights of the Northwoods display.
Yes, Newswatch 12's Wyatt Williams joins us from Hodag Park with a look into the celebration.
Going to look at Christmas lights is something many families do to celebrate during the holidays. And here at Hodag Park, they have a full display to light up the Northwoods. Back on October 1st, the fully volunteer crew put their heads together to get this light show ready. The show has been ongoing for 8 years now, with this year being bigger and better than ever, reaching more than 1 million lights for the first time ever. The lights can be viewed either by foot or by car, but officials say it's best seen both ways.
That's the best way to view this, is to walk it. It's about a mile, and then you drive it, and that's about 3/4 of a mile.
The event is free. Organizers simply ask that you bring a donation for the food pantry or any other nonprofits they work with. Last year, the event brought in around 5,000 pounds of food for the pantry, with this year's goal being even bigger.
It's a kind of a go-to place, a destination place to see the lights of Rhinelander, and it's really awesome to see the number of responses that we get with the people coming through.
The lights will run through December, concluding January 1st with a fireworks show. And they'll be hosting Santa on Fridays and Saturdays from 5 to 8. Reporting in Rhinelander, Wyatt Williams, Newswatch 12.
Coming up next, we take a walk on the culinary side of the Northwoods with a dip into some of our favorite foods.
Yes, find out where we land when put under some pressure for today's On Our Mind.
Oof, that's a tough question there. But meanwhile, we have snow falling outside this morning. It looks a little bit more hazy on the camera, and that's the reason why. Your full forecast is coming up next.